Top 5 Best DSLR Cameras in 2020. Number 5. Canon EOS 5D Mark IV. We're now stepping up to the more flagship DSLR cameras available on the market today. Although there are better cameras out there, which are a bit more specialist, the two cameras at the top of our list from Nikon and Canon are widely regarded as the go-to workhorse cameras of photographers of all types. First up, Canon's contender is the EOS 5D Mark IV. As the name suggests, this is the fourth iteration of this camera model, which has been a stalwart camera in the professional photographer's bag for a long time now. The 5D Mark IV offers a 30.4 megapixel full-frame sensor with 61 autofocus points, ISO support up to 102,400, 4K video support, a touchscreen, weather sealing, fast autofocus, 7 fps burst shooting speed, built-in Wi-Fi and GPS, and image quality that is ranked amongst some of the best available. It's a definite price jump from the 6D Mark II, which we think will work fine for most travel photographers, but if you need the extra features, this is an awesome bit of kit. Coming in number 4. Canon EOS 6D Mark II. The Canon 6D range is Lawrence's personal favorite DSLR camera for travel photography. He is a long-term Canon user, and this camera has everything he needs from a travel camera. To start with, this is the first full-frame camera on our list. A full-frame sensor is bigger than the APS-C-sized sensors used in all the cameras thus far, meaning it captures more light, and therefore works better in low-light situations. This camera also has built-in GPS, which we find essential for keeping track of where all our photos were taken, as well as a weather-sealed body, tilting touchscreen, and a remarkably compact and lightweight design considering the large sensor. It's also incredibly well priced for a full-frame camera, and the battery is rated for up to 1,200 shots. It also offers a burst photography speed of 6.5 fps, a significant upgrade from the original 6D. ISO support ranges up to 102,400, and the full-frame sensor is 26.2 megapixel in size. This is the primary camera we use as travel photographers, and we own two of the bodies so we can both use the same camera at the same time and swap lenses. You can see our full list of photography gear if you want to find out more about what cameras and accessories we are currently using. Coming in number 3. Nikon D7500. With a weather-sealed body, tilting touchscreen, 51-point autofocus system, 8 fps burst rate and support for 4K video, the Nikon D7500 is a serious contender at this price point. The main competition to the Nikon D7500 around this price point is the aforementioned Canon 7D Mark II. The Canon camera doesn't offer a touchscreen or 4K video support and has a lower maximum ISO rating. However, it has slightly faster burst imaging and a better autofocus system. Both cameras are weather sealed, but the Nikon is significantly lighter, and offers better battery life, rated up to 950 shots from a single battery. As you can see, the Nikon D7500 and Canon 7D Mark II both have their pros and cons, so it will ultimately come down to personal preference as to which you prefer. Coming in number 2. Canon Rebel T7i. At the current top end of Canon's Rebel series, the T7i, EOS 800D in Europe, offers a number of features to make it worth your consideration. It has a 24.2 megapixel sensor with 6 frames per second shooting, a movable LCD touchscreen, and Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity. All this said, however, it's not as much of an upgrade compared to Nikon's D5600, which offers pretty much the same feature set at a lower price. The Canon does have a nicer screen and slightly faster autofocus, but the Nikon has slightly better low-light performance. Coming in number 1. Nikon D5600. Nikon has 3 main ranges of consumer digital SLR cameras: the D3XX, the D5XX, and the D7XX. Prices and features steadily increase between each range, and a new model number is released every 1 or 2 years to keep the range in each series fresh. That said, like Canon, the new release models are sometimes more of a marketing ploy than anything, and the newer model might not always be worth the increase in price. The D5600 replaces the D5500, and whilst the upgrade is not significant, it comes in at around the same price, so you may as well get the latest version. The D5600 features a 24.2 megapixel sensor, a touch interface movable screen, good autofocus performance, Wi-Fi, NFC, and Bluetooth connectivity, and a battery life with an 820 shot capacity. Certainly an excellent entry to mid-range DSLR to consider.